Well, I figured I would get my iPhone 15 Pro in my hand. That way I can go out and go in. I'm watching Familia Diamond. I have no idea who they are. I do know they've got a huge family. They have 10.6 million subscribers. I've always said this, just me. I'm sitting on 9 subscribers, okay? I don't beg anybody to subscribe to my channel, and I'm doing this as a hobby, just for fun. Right now, Instagram isn't letting me post anything. I don't know why, but they just aren't. So I've signed out of Instagram completely. Exposing our 15-year-old daughter's private TikToks gone wrong. Huh? And they've got 10.6 million subscribers. They've got 1.1 million views. Okay. And of course, they've got thousands of people talking about them. Like I said, YouTube fascinates me on how channels can basically start out and just get that right in the center of grabbing subscribers. Now, they don't need nobody to subscribe to their channel. They don't. I mean, they're very well off, believe me. I mean, if you got 10.6 million subscribers and you're getting 1.1 million views, you're pulling in some big bucks. I can guarantee you now, they've got a pretty large family, but I've got to tell you that I know for a fact that they're well over the $1 million mark. Well over it. Not to mention they have their own ads. They have probably hats and clothing. You just name it. I'm going to bed early, very, very, very early. I find that it's interesting how my channel is. If I do a normal vlog, like I'm doing now, and the Family Diamond, I'm curious to see what a 15-year-old daughter's private TikToks are. I'm sure they're no worse than Piper Raquel's. I gotta say, Piper Raquel, I don't know how she got away. And it's not her, it's her mother got away with her doing some of the, I hate to say it, I don't even want to come out and say it, but it was sexual innuendo stuff when she was well below 18 years old. It was sick. And even channels were talking about the way Piper Raquel was being abused by her mother and how basically, I mean, it was just a sick channel. But it was bringing YouTube in a lot of money, tons and tons of money. And like I've said before, YouTube is a business. YouTube, Google is a business. We live in capitalism here in the United States. If a channel is making a lot of money, YouTube tends to turn their head the other direction when there's questionable things going on. I've made this comment before about working a job. I literally am a very honest guy. My mom brought me up to be honest. I was in a warehouse, and I gotta admit, I would come in there hungover. I wasn't the Pillarstone employee. So they came on down hard on me on something that was stolen out of the warehouse. And they put me on a lie detector test. I don't do well on those, and I failed it miserably. I remember them telling me, the guy pointed at me, he said, "You did steal it, own up to it." And I said, "I did not steal anything." So you see my point, the people that were, the actual person that stole it was the guy that the warehouse really had promoted to another level of kind of like a supervisor, not really a supervisor, a group leader or whatever. They didn't think he would do it, and he ended up getting fired. But they were after me because it made more sense that I was the one that was stealing. That's what YouTube Google does. Their community guidelines are used when someone reports a channel. If the channel is not making YouTube a lot of money, that's when they do the warning, 1 strike, 2 strike, 3 strikes, and you're demonetized. If you're making a lot of money for Google YouTube, they tend to just basically maybe send you a polite warning. That's basically it. And is there anything wrong with that? I've said it before and I'll say it again. There's nothing wrong with it. You know, I came on YouTube with this glory deal saying YouTube this, community guidelines this. And then I started thinking about it and I thought, guys, YouTube Google is a business to make money. It is. And can you imagine the amount of people that work at Google that they have to pay salaries, that have families? That's the reason why channels get away with so much, like Piper Raquel, and other channels that I have basically said that should be deleted off of YouTube altogether. But they're bringing in so much money for Google YouTube. That's the way it works, guys. That's the way it works. Now, I don't subscribe to channels that are multimillionaires. They don't need me to subscribe. This is going to be cutesy. It's going to be cutesy. I'm going to bed early. It's almost 8 o'clock. I'll be going to bed down early. I'm going to wait till Thursday. I'm going to call Oak Street Health. If I can't see an MD, then I'm going to end up having to get a sick visit with my own doctor at Atrium and use up my last 2 rides I've got with Oak Street Health. So that's pretty much it, guys. Peace out. Thank you for my non-subscribers.